Welcome everyone to DLD VIP. Glock 43 comes in a nice clamshell case. Go ahead and pop this open and show you what it comes with. All right. 43 comes with 2 magazines and a speed loader. So we'll set that off to the side. Comes with a pistol lock and cleaning tools, as well as all the typical safety information, owner's manual, things of that nature. Let's go and set this one off to this off to the side. Let's take a look at the 43. First off, I'll go ahead and show you that this is clear. There's no live ammunition in the gun or on the bench. Okay. The magazines that it comes with, one of them is a flush fit and one of them has an extension. So the 43, it's a single stack 9mm. With the flush fit, my pinky does not fit on the grip. And with the extension, my hand fits comfortably on the grip. If you have large, like bear paw hands, even with the extension, it's going to be hard to get a full purchase on this grip. It's designed as a concealed carry weapon, and being single stack, it's very slim, low profile, great for in the waistband. It's not something you're typically going to take to the range and try to put 200, 300, 500 rounds through a day. It's going to get probably fairly uncomfortable doing that. And there's probably better options out there if you plan on having a full range day like that. But that being said, it's still very comfortable to shoot, very fun to shoot. It's a Glock. I mean, they're always fun to shoot. So starting from the front, working our way back, it does have your typical Glock plastic guide rod. There's no front accessory rail. Like I said, it's a single stack designed for concealed carry. So Glock decided that there's not enough room there for an accessory rail. Decent undercut on the trigger guard, lets you get nice and high on it. Rough textured frame, but it's very minimal. It's not aggressive at all, so carrying inside the waistband, it's not going to tear up your skin. It's not going to tear up your shirts, having that light texturing, but does help give you a better grip on the gun. We're going to way around. Does have rear slide serrations. There are no front slide serrations on this. And the sights on these are really nice. They're Mariglow sights. Let me go ahead and show that to you. It's got nice dovetailed sights in the rear and very typical screw-in front sight on the front. There's the rear sight is just kind of a horseshoe. If you're familiar with Warren tactical sights, it's very similar to that, where it just draws your eye to the front with that high-vis orange front sight with the insert, the tritium insert. So great sights on this, especially for a concealed carry gun. I really like the sights on it. So what I'll go ahead and do now, I'll go ahead and load up snap cap, give you guys an idea of what the trigger pull is like on this one. If you guys aren't familiar with snap caps, they're inert training rounds designed to safely dry fire the gun. I also like to mix them into magazines at the range to induce malfunctions. That way, if you are in a defensive situation, you know how to clear that malfunction and get back in the fight. So go ahead and load up two of these. That way I can show you guys what the reset is like on this. All right, even though it's a little tiny single stack Glock, the trigger feels very similar to the full size. If you're used to shooting a Glock 19, 17, something of that nature, the trigger doesn't feel any different. Which, if you guys are familiar with very small, compact concealed carry guns, all too frequently the trigger is just flat out garbage on them. It really makes it a chore to shoot and not all that much fun. So it does have your standard typical Glock trigger safety. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Fair amount of take up, very typical. It's a nice solid wall, clean, crisp break. Little bit of over travel, not much. Let's go ahead and cycle this. I'll show you the reset. Nice audible click. And very repeatable trigger. If you guys get a 43 and you're not happy with the trigger, there are plenty of aftermarket accessories and triggers, people that are, just work on Glocks that produce products for you that can change the trigger for you. If you want something a little stiffer, lighter, whatever it may be, there are options available for the trigger. Same goes for the sights and the magazines. If you're wanting more capacity on your magazines, you want a different extension, whatever it may be, it's a Glock. There are thousands of accessories out for it. If you guys are interested in purchasing one of these, get in touch with us. We'll be happy to arrange a local pickup, or we can ship one to an FFL near you. What I'm going to do now, I'm actually going to give this one away to somebody that's registered for the webinar. Give me just a moment while I switch screens. While I do that, I want to take the time to thank you guys for joining us today. Without your continued support, we wouldn't be able to keep bringing you the number and quality of webinars that we have been. I'm just going to scroll through here, make sure everybody's present. While I do that, I just want to remind you guys that we don't do any formal advertising. Everything is word of mouth. So if you have any friends or family that you think would benefit from our webinars, invite them to the Facebook group. If they're not on Facebook, all of our webinars are posted on the webpage, which is thedldllc.com. So it does look like everybody's here. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to push this button that says pick a random name. And Benjamin Chavez will be in touch. Thanks for joining us today. We'll see you on the next one.